It's Thunderbolt basketball on Twin Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thunderdome at Millville High School, where tonight the Thunderbolts of Millville will be hosting the Bridgeton Bulldogs in a not a Cape Atlantic League division game, but it's going to be a great one anyway. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. And Ariel, we're going to probably see two very high-paced teams tonight.
Yeah, and the thing that Millville has to make sure is don't underestimate their opponent. This is a Bridgeton team that's really struggled this season, but they're not getting blown out. I think aside from maybe their one game against Egg Harbor, they're in games. So this isn't necessarily going to be an easy test. So Millville's got to make sure they don't take Bridgeton lightly, because they could end up on the other side if they do.
Yeah, they have 2 losses by a total of 6 points, so they are going to be competitive. We'll see how Millville and Bridgeton play each other. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Twin Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
High school, the Thunderdome just about set to have some live action here between two county rivals. Maybe the rivalry a little bit off from other years. I remember when it was big-time rivalry. But Bridgeton is in town here to take on the Thunderbolts. The Bulldogs are coming in with a 1-6 record. Millville is 5-1. We'd like to welcome Carlos LeBron here to the broadcast. He's the head coach for the Bridgeton Bulldogs. What year is this for you coaching?
This is my 4th year.
4th year.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. Now, I know you have a young team. You were saying how just about everybody graduated from last year. So how was the transition at the beginning of this year?
We're going through some growing pains. Like every school does when they got changes of, you got seniors that leave and stuff like that. We had some seniors. We had a 1,000-point scorer. We lost that. And the experience. You can't teach experience. That's got to be, that's hands-on when you're out there. But we keep coaching them up. Mm-hmm. And, some of like we talked earlier, some of the games were close.
Yeah.
It's just some growing pains that we all got to go through.
Well, the Cumberland game you lost by 2, the Atlantic City game by 4, so that's 2 losses by 6 points.
2 losses by 6 points.
Just a couple baskets, basically.
So, but we have some young talent all across the board, so it's just developing them, and we'll be back up there.
Now, I'm going to talk about 3 players that I noticed here. Zyquan Anderson, talk about how he's been playing.
Zyquan has grown so much from last year. Last year, towards the end of the year, he started coming off the bench and averaging like 8 points a game for us, including the playoff game. And he just had emerged as our leader.
Right.
Our leader, matured up a lot as a junior. He's what keeps us going.
Okay. Then you have Jameel Purnell. He looks like he's an active one.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. He's going to be special. He's going to be special. So there was some growing pains, but he's going to be, like, I know when we got him over the summer, he's improved so much from then to now that we ain't even scratched the ceiling with him yet.
And the other one I'm going to mention here is Xavier Sharp. Can you talk about what he brings to the program?
Xavier Sharp is like the battery. That's the battery that keeps us going. Sometimes we got to tell him, kid, your battery goes so fast, we got to slow him down.
You don't need to plug him in to charge him back up?
No, he's charged on his own right there.
So what are you looking for? I know the record's not what you want it to be, obviously. For the rest of the season, what are you looking to see from your team?
I want to see them be gritty all the time, play hard all the time.
Right.
Because once you play hard all the time, the rest will fall into place. Mm-hmm. We should be in every game that we want to be in, but we got to work hard. Anything else is unexcusable.
Now, philosophy-wise, are you playing a lot of man-to-man defense, zone defense?
We play a lot of man with zone trap here and there. But like I said, it's a learning experience, new group. So and that it takes. I remember the group that we graduated last year. It took me a couple times to teach them as well. Right. So. And then towards the end, they started getting it. So hopefully it don't take us this long to go with this group. But,
Final question.
Me and my staff, we work with them pretty hard. So.
What do you expect from Millville? I know that
they're good. They're good. Yeah, we see them. We scout them. And, it's always great to play Millville or Vineland. The rivalry is always great. And I don't expect none short, but Coach Latour having the best for us, and we're going to try to do the same thing for them.
Carlos LeBron is our guest here for the Bridgeton side. We are going to have some basketball for you. Stay right there. It should be a dynamite game. Millville versus Bridgeton coming up. Thank you so much.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Both teams now lining up for the national anthem. Just about set to start this game between Millville and Bridgeton. Time to rise and play our national anthem. Our PA announcer just about set to give us the starting lineups. Of course, Bridgeton will be introduced first, and then Millville.
First, the visiting Bridgeton Bulldogs. Number 5, Zyquan Anderson. Number 2, Jamil Purnell.
There you see the starting 10 for the two respective teams. Number 5 will be Zyquan Anderson. Number 2 is Jamil Purnell. Number 4, Xavion Sharp. 31, Rodrigo Gonzalez. And number 11, Luis Rivera. Those are the starting 5 for the Bulldogs at Bridgeton.
And now, 49 for your Millville Thunderbolts. Number 1,
A lineup that we've seen on the floor pretty much the whole season. Number 3, Dante Smith. Number 5, Raekwon Ford. Number 1, Jabbar Barriento. Number 11, Kalen Foster. And the big man in the middle, number 33, Jaden Merrill. Foster stepping onto the court now.
And number 33, Jaden Merrill.
Jaden had quite a game against Vineland just a couple of nights ago with a couple of slam dunks. And of course, his usual rebounding prowess certainly came into play for the Thunderbolts as well. So again, we're just looking for a quick start here, see who can get that quick start.
Yeah, it's especially going to be important for Bridgeton. And when you're having a tough season like they are, you want to try and get as much positives as you can in a game. If they're able to get a quick start against Millville, that's going to go a long way for them.
So Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez and our great staff here at QBC, and of course partially BFA, we'd like to invite them. We have all sorts of ways for you to watch this game. I'm going to mention them quickly. Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live, Channel 22 on television there, local cable, and BFA YouTube as well. We are glad to have each and every one of you here to watch another great athletic competition of the scholastic variety, Millville versus Bridgeton. And the Thunderbolts win the opening tap. Dante Smith scales the left side, right to Foster, who drives to the hole and gets it to go.
Really nice drive there by Foster to go under the basket.
Bridgeton's first possession going right to the hoop. The alley-oop, it's good. Oh, what a move by number 5 right there. That's the man that we hyped up right at the beginning, Zaquan Anderson. And he showed why he's going to be special in his time at Bridgeton High School.
Is that a case of anything you can do, I can do better?
They came right back and got this game tied. Barriento spin move, hands off to Ford. In the middle, Merrill trying to make a move. Sets it back out to Barriento off the back rim. Loose ball will be collected by Bridgeton.
Seems like Millville was really in any hurry to try and rebound that ball themselves.
Ball is lost out of bounds by the Bulldogs. 2-2 our score early on. So glad to have you with us here on all the streams that we have going for you. Smith looking to go right on up and in. It rolls off the rim and almost put back in by Merrill. He has the ball stripped and Bridgeton will come away with it. Trying to go right to the hole, off the glass too hard, but Merrill taps that one out of bounds. So the ball will belong to the Bridgeton Bulldogs.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that high-paced action early on.
Right to the hoop, and there's that underhanded layup that crawls in by Anderson. Shot is off the glass and good. Jameel Purnell with the basket. And it's 4-2 Bridgeton, their first lead. Smith, nice pass underneath to Barriento, reverse layup. We're tied at 4.
You're already seeing early on how back and forth this game is expected to be. We're only about a minute in, but it's been very high-paced.
High energy on both sides. Spin move, shot is partially blocked. And now we get a foul, I believe, on the floor, and it'll go against Millville. First foul of the game goes against the Thunderbolts. Raekwon Ford. Right to the hole. Bridgeton takes the lead back as Xavion Sharp connects. 6'4" Bulldogs. Raekwon Ford pulls the dribble out. Exchanges with Foster. He loses the ball. Here's that play underneath and made by Sharp to get the basket to go. Bridgeton with the possession and the lead, 6-4. Ball is tapped and we have a quick whistle. So far, 3 different Bridgeton players on the scoreboard, and they have the lead. 6-4.
We've got Kevin Rivera checking into the game for the first time as Raekwon Ford's going to take a quick seat.
Ball goes right through the hands and out of bounds. Purnell could not reel that one in, so Millville will take over. Rivera will inbound it all the way back out to Dante Smith. He's guarded by Anderson. Barriento looking for some room, and he stepped out of bounds. So Millville committing a few turnovers here, not exactly characteristic of them.
Yeah, ball security has been a little bit tough these last couple possessions. You got to be aware of where you are on the court.
Good move to get away and up to the front court. It'll be 3 if it goes. It's off the rim and no good. Foster with the rebound. Rivera dishing to Barriento. Looking for Merrill, who looks to make his move. He's double teamed. The ball is stripped, and the Bulldogs come back the other way. Purnell trying to finish, and we might get goaltending there. Yes, we will.
Yeah, looked like Merrill's hand got caught in the basket.
We'll take a look at it here. Merrill, of course, trying to make up for that miss there, but up, and yep, he got his hand on it. So that basket is by Purnell. Now, trying to answer the other way. The ball is loose. Oh, what a swift move behind the back and to the basket. Zyquan Anderson. Bridgeton is definitely coming out with some spark here. Merrill has the ball stripped. And it goes out of bounds off of Bridgeton last. Nice lead pass. Anderson getting around Rivera and just put it up off the glass nicely. So we have a timeout on the floor with 4:49 left. Bridgeton making its presence felt. As you can see right there with the blocked shot. Merrill having some trouble getting a shot up. And then the tip out of bounds by Bridgeton. So the Bulldogs playing some tight defense, really making it very difficult for the Thunderbolt offense.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's very uncharacteristic of the Thunderbolts to kind of be this messy with the basketball. But that just goes to show the high energy that Bridgeton is playing with. And it's what we talked about at the beginning of the game, is they're clearly not a team that you can take lightly of this one. And I don't know if I want to say that's what Millville's doing, but they're certainly not as crisp with the ball as they typically are.
A 6-point run by Bridgeton leads it 10-4. Foster will inbound it for the Thunderbolts.
We're just going to get a quick little cleanup off the court.
Foster inlets it to Smith. Dante pulls it out. Scoots to the right side, dishing to Barriento. Rivera.
Now Millville maybe just needs to slow it down just a little bit, and that kind of looks like what they were trying to do.
A little too hard off the glass and quickly up court. Bridgeton has definitely played the fast break game to its advantage. 12-4. The Bulldogs are in front.
Yeah, Millville was really, keeping with Bridgeton in the beginning.
And now a steal. They'll just set it up. That steal by Sharp. Long range shot, no good. High rebound. Great job of pulling that down by Gonzalez, keeping Bridgeton on the attack. Off the rim, no good. Foster gets that rebound.
Yeah, Millville's got to find a way to slow this pace down. They're unable to keep up with the high energy right now.
Foster decides to take it all the way to the hole and makes it happen. So that cuts an 8-point streak by Bridgeton.
That's going to help you breathe a little bit as well.
Here's the move by Foster, right to the hole. Bounces around the rim a little bit, but decides to drop in.
That's already the third foul on Millville.
First one on Smith. Merrill almost stole it. Now a 4-man battle scrum, and the arrow favors Bridgeton. Twelve to 6 the score, 3.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Trying to get the ball in, it goes out of bounds off of Bridgeton. Sharp couldn't hold on to it, so it's Bridgeton losing the ball to Millville. Dante Smith into the front court. Doug Dowdy now in the game. He usually provides instant offensive spark. Rivera for three, off the rim. Foster saves the possession, puts the shot up. That's off the front rim. And Anderson collects the ball for the Bulldogs again. Nothing but hurry-up offense by the Bridgeton squad. Gonzalez gets that rebound a little too high off the glass. Dante Smith brings it back as we tick under 3 minutes, first quarter. Smith trying to create space. I think he drew a Bridgeton foul. That is on number 5, and that would be Anderson. That's his first. And they're going to call it a shooting foul, so Smith will go to the line. Does not get the first one. Here's that play underneath the basket.
It did look like he had started to go up in his jump to make the shot, so.
It won't mean anything if he doesn't connect on either shot, and he does not. Good rebound clearing. Martavian Brown now in the game, number 15, gets the rebound and sets Bridgeton back on offense. Anderson, nice pass underneath. Good cutoff. Three men were there, and Merrill says, I'll take that. And he throws a little too hot and out of bounds. Tried to hit Rivera, but just a little too hard.
Yeah, it was a really nice defensive play by Millville and a kind of triple team. But Merrill just a little too hot with that pass. Points are important to come by right now, but you still got to be able to set up the offensive possession.
So Bridgeton will take over, and Coach LeBron will call a timeout for Bridgeton. 2:31 left in this quarter. 12-6 Millville trailing Bridgeton. We'll be back in just a bit.
And now, back to the game.
Surprising, it's Millville. That's
Millville cheerleaders trying to get some spark into the offensive side for Millville. Thunderbolts trailing the Bulldogs 12-6. Bridgeton inbounds and has possession with Xavion Sharp. Now it's Zamir Chance going right to the hole, bounce pass. I think Sharp might have been better served just taking it to the hole.
I'm not sure if he thought he had a teammate there, or I want to say even if he was trying to bounce it to himself maybe, but there was nobody there.
Yeah, he was trying to create a play, but it just it was wiser to go to the hole on that. Just another one of those learning experiences. Kalen Foster has it stripped. Oh yes, travel. It's a great play. Purnell with a great strip, but unfortunately, in trying to collect the ball, as you'll watch right here, he took it a little bit liberties with the steps right there.
Sometimes they're going to catch you on that.
Yep. Dante Smith, guarded by Brown. Dowdy.
Really nice.
And now he's traveling.
That was a nice move by Dowdy to keep the ball, but again, Millville with a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers.
2 minutes straight up left on the clock. Bridgeton leading by 6. Zyquan Anderson with the dribble. Gets a screen, tries to take it right to the hole, off the glass, no good. And Merrill skies to get that one. Nobody else was going to have a chance, but again, turnover, turnover, turnover. And they're not as tasty as the Apple turnovers, that's for sure. Wrong kind of turnovers. So Bridgeton with possession. 1:46 left. Up the shot, off the back rim. Merrill again with the rebound. That's one advantage that Millville will definitely try to play up tonight. That man in the middle getting those defensive rebounds in particular. There was a foul called on Bridgeton as well as Amir Chance. It's only the second team foul on the Bulldogs. Doug Dowdy goes back out to Rivera. Dante Smith guarded very tightly by Brown. Gets away, puts the shot up, and nothing but net. Oh, what a sweet shot that was. Couldn't come at a better time.
Millville needs to see more of that energy. That was really good confidence to be able to hold on to the basketball there and find your way around the defender. Because Bridgeton's been very active with their hands.
Zyquan Anderson finds Purnell. Purnell takes it to the hole. He's bumped and does not get the shot to go, but he will make a trip to the line. Here's Smith cutting in with a nice floater and nothing but net. Purnell's first shot is in the basket. That one's a little too strong. Rebound battle for, and the battle is won by Terrence Todd. Now in the game for Millville, number 12. Dante Smith, again hounded, so to speak, by the Bulldogs. I don't know where they're coming from, Ryan. Millville trying to save it, and did they make it? I think they might have.
I gotta say though, that's an interesting way to try and keep it in at the end. You see Dowdy going for the three, but almost dangerous right here. You see both Merrill and Todd going for the rebound.
Well,
gotta be careful and almost colliding.
Rivera did the smart thing there and made it go off the Bridgeton player last.
But you see Jaden Merrill coming at you. You might want to get out of the way.
Yeah, here he comes right through the hoop.
These are the kind of points you need to get.
Doesn't get that one.
You can't get any easier than the free throws. If they're going to give you the free opportunities, you got to be able to take them.
And that's 4 straight foul shots missed by Millville. Smith missed 2, and now Merrill has missed a couple. Ball is loose. Dowdy fishes it free to Merrill. Off the glass and in. So Dowdy with a big assist on that one to fish it free and set up Merrill. But right back come the Bulldogs. That one off Bridgeton last. Boy, you gotta love the speed of this game by Bridgeton. Here's the steal by Dowdy, just reaching in perfectly, and Merrill did the rest.
And then on that last Bridgeton possession, Dante Smith getting a hand in on the shot as well.
Another turnover.
Ball security has not been a friend of Millville, and pretty safe to say might be talked about after this first quarter.
And I'm sure Mike Latour will say, guys, we cannot give away the basketball as much as we're giving it away. Purnell sends it out to Sharp. Long range shot is good. And that's how you end the quarter. We'll take a look at it again as time was drifting. He's way outside, but he finds the bottom of the net. That is Xavier Sharp with the tray. A big quarter for Bridgeton. They lead by 6, 16-10. The Millville cheerleaders taking over the court. We'll have the second quarter for you in just a second. The Bulldogs coming out and having themselves quite a first quarter. 16 points on the board, and again, Millville guilty of a lot of mistakes on the turnover front.
Yeah, Millville's, I think, pretty fortunate, even with that late 3, to only be down by 6 after the first quarter. As you said, a lot of turnovers and a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers.
Partially blocked, but a good effort on the rebound by Terrence Todd. Millville needs those secondary points the way things are going right now. Todd delivers. Meanwhile, at the other end, alley-ooping and crawling home barely. Purnell gets the fall.
When it's going good for you, it's going good.
18-12. And again, just nothing happening down the lane for Millville as Bridgeton's doing a tremendous job closing things off. Merrill sends it back out to Rivera. Hand off to Smith. Across for Barriento, looking for that three-point magic. It's a little long. Merrill puts the rebound up. He is blocked on the shot, however. Again, just great block from behind that time by Purnell to block it away. Millville does collect it as Todd makes the basket off the miss.
Again, another miss at the line for Merrill. You really can't throw away easy points like this.
They just don't have the touch right now. They're 0 for 6. Merrill collects his own rebound but walks. Bridgeton possession. Again, they're playing at a very high pace right now. The ball goes out of bounds. Bridgeton losing it. Here's the play that just crawled in. Look at that ball crawl in as Purnell just put it up there, and he put just enough on it.
Yeah, that was a really nice move, especially when falling down to get it just to roll perfectly.
Dante Smith sees the lane and has the basket. Sees the moment, and that's what Dante Smith just did. The game is down to a 4-point lead, 18-14, 6:45 to go in the first half. They swing it left side. Purnell pumps off the rim. Gonzalez, nice block out to get the rebound. A long-range three off the rim. Barriento will collect the board, and Millville will come to the front court. Smith again, sensing it. Alley-ooping and getting the basket. Drawing the foul. Well, somebody's emerged from Millville, and it's Dante Smith right now.
This is what Millville needs right now, is they need someone to set a spark for this team, and back-to-back possessions for Smith. He's been able to do exactly what they need.
He'll try to complete a three-point play. Millville yet to make a free throw, I believe. So much for that. It's a one-point game now, 18-17. Bridgeton has led for a good part of this first half. Purnell goes right to the hole. The lead is back to 3. Smith to Barriento. Jabbar alley-ooping, and we have a blocking foul underneath. I believe it's Gonzalez guilty of that foul. There's that play that Purnell made. They're not shying away from anything. They're going right to the hole at top speed.
Yeah, they're not afraid to come out Millville every chance they get.
Wow. Millville's free throw shooting leaving much to be desired right now. They've only made one. That one goes through. 20-18, under 6 minutes to go. Second quarter. Nice feed, but Smith sees it. It still manages to get through, and since the feet are up in the air, that's going to be called a travel on Anderson. Millville looking to tie with this possession or take a lead if they can hit a tray. Foster driving, shot up, and good. We're tied. Nice stop and pop.
Foster doing a nice job there to take the contact as well.
That didn't get the foul call, but you're right. There he is going up and putting that one home. And we have the Barbara Walter special in honor Barbara. It's 2020. .5:39 left on the clock. Jameel Purnell looking to inbound the ball, probably trying to get it into Zyquan Anderson's hands. Oh, nice steal by Smith. dishing to the right side. Millville look to set it up. Barriento off the glass, and just like that, the Thunderbolts are in front. We'll watch the whole sequence here as the steal by Smith. Good dish to that side, the right side, and then Barriento sees the opening, and a nice touch off the layup, the little hook shot type of layup. And Bridgeton decides that they need a timeout, so we'll take it with them. 22-20, Millville leads. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
And now, back to the game.
Well, Millville has found a way to overcome their turnovers and found a way to get the lead. Some great steals and set up, some good shooting. If they could have some free throws made, they'd be up by a little more than just 2.
Yeah, that's why free throws are so important, because the other team's basically giving you a free shot at the basket. And so far, that's really been one of Millville's detriments in this first half, is being unable to make those free throws. I think they have 2 free throws made out of a lot. I'll go with a lot.
More like 2 for 10. Oh, Merrill says that this time! But Bridgeton maintains possession. Rivera gets it back outside to Sharp. Sharp thought about a 3.
And Rivera thought he was going to take a 3.
Anderson, no, off the rim. Gonzalez saves it for the Bulldogs.
That was a nice save at the line by Gonzalez.
Shot is blocked, but I think it goes off of Millville last.
Yeah, it looked like Merrill got his hand on that at the end.
Here's the block.
That's what
I like
Merrill's
the slow
good
motion,
for.
the angle that you see Anderson take there. Poetry in motion. But Merrill got the better of it that time. Ball is inbounded. Gonzalez, he looks to go up against Merrill, and he draws draws a charge.
Yeah, Merrill looked like he had his feet set. Was almost pretty much just standing there.
So there you go. That's the second foul on Rodrigo Gonzalez.
It was a good job there by Merrill just to stand his ground.
4:50 left in this second quarter.
And Millville in the bonus for the rest of this half, so any fouls will send them right to the line.
Barriento is short, but there's Merrill right past to Foster. And Foster finishes.
I have to say, briefly, I was like, Merrill, take the shot, but set up a perfect opportunity there for Foster.
Great vision by Merrill, sets up a 4-point lead for the Thunderbolts, and now their defense is getting involved. Smith to the hole. It doesn't crawl in, but Merrill comes out of nowhere to try to get the rebound. It's going to remain Millville ball, but I think the Thunderbolts are waking up.
Yeah, they've definitely turned the tables on Bridgeton in the latter half of this second quarter.
There's that look by Merrill, and Foster ducks under Purnell to make the basket.
Yeah, Bridgeton's absolutely on their heels right now. Millville applying the same strategy Bridgeton did to them.
Merrill gets it to crawl in, and the lead is 6. A 9-point run by the Thunderbolts.
And Rivera there with some excellent defense. Not allowing Bridgeton to get out of their own area, but he does end up taking the foul, I believe.
Merrill driving and getting it to drop. So Bridgeton trying to stop this run by Millville. Here they go on the run. Pass to the right side. Purnell puts it home. A bank shot off the glass. 26-22, Millville in front. Smith has it blocked. It should be Millville ball. as the last man to touch it. There's Purnell just driving, and they used the glass very well. Merrill to Barriento. Can it go? Yes, it can!
That's what they call nothing but net.
I think we've seen that a few times from that particular gentleman.
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah. Oh, great block. Fast break opportunity if Millville wants it. Barriento looking to finish. No shot. They called the foul on the floor, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 1-and-1, right?
Yeah, Millville in the bonus, so.
Here's Barriento. Pink shoes and all.
That's
pretty
the
intense.
Exact definition of nothing but net.
Wow.
They barely hit the net. Yes, the ref does announce the 1-and-1, Millville in the bonus.
But you got to make the first one, and they do not.
Yeah, right out of his hands, you can tell.
Good double team pressure applied on Sharp, but he smartly bounces the ball off a Millville player out of bounds. Try to go right up, dishing, shot is good. That was a sweet play. The basket made by Zamir Chance for Bridgeton. 29-24. Foster dishing to Merrill. Jaden puts it up and in. What a tussle we have tonight for you. These two teams are going all out.
And I thought that was going to necessitate another Bridgeton timeout, but I think we just had a hurt Bulldog on the court. They're going to give him a second to get off.
Just saw that shot by number 20, Zamir Chance. But Merrill answered at the other end. The lead is 7 with 2:50 to go in the first half. Brown in the game now for Bridgeton with the dribble. Man-to-man defense, ball is loose. And are they going to call it a backcourt violation? That is what they do. There's Merrill going right through pretty much the contingent of Bulldogs there. There were 4 in the picture.
That's what a guy like Merrill can do to you.
Jaden looking to make his presence felt. He is fouled before the shot, but again, it's a bonus situation for the Thunderbolts. And by now, I think Coach Latour says, just make these shots.
Yeah, at this point, especially when you get the 1-and-1 opportunities as well, and Merrill's had a tough time at the line, so he'll take a basket, which he does not
just
get.
Doesn't go. Long range shot, and it's a 3. Xavier Sharp with his second long range 3, and now a steal. They'll try the 3 again. No. Smith gets that rebound.
Yeah, that Sabin is creeping in again.
Smith doesn't get it to go, and Merrill a little early on his try to put that rebound back, but it's saved by Foster. Kalen pops, he has a shot block. However, some of the body was also taken. Take a look at the sequence that will lead to that 3-point basket. Just steps to his left and drains it. Xavier Sharp showing some touch from the outside. Foster will get 2 shots as they're in the double bonus now as Bridgeton with 10 fouls. Makes the first one. And a derisive cheer, I believe.
Yeah, you could call it that. I think the players know just as much as the fans know that foul shooting has not been their forte.
Whistle, and I think we might get a foul against...
It felt like somebody left early, or they just...
that's what it is, yeah. Lane violation, so Foster will get another chance. And he makes good on it.
Yeah, he'll gladly take the second opportunity.
Now a steal, almost a whistle. Is that another foul?
Yeah, another foul on Bridgeton. That was number 4, Sharp. A lot of body contact. He's going to send Barriento to the line.
That's his first. Jabbar Barriento looking to make 2 free throws. Skies that one nicely. It's all in technique, and he used a different technique, and that time it dropped right through. Second one is not good. Merrill steals it. Driving to the hole and laying it off the glass.
The big man with the Euro step.
Well, he shows that he can do it from the outside to make the play start. There's the shot that was missed. The ball will go to the left side. Merrill just continues to tap at it.
Yeah, I want to see the footwork right there. Good old-fashioned Euro.
Oh, my goodness. Bridgeton now at the line. First shot is good on the 1-and-1, so Sharp will get the bonus.
Yeah, both teams now in the bonus with a little under 2 minutes left.
He makes them both. Foster shoots it, connects.
Foster had a lot of time and space there on that 3, but maybe a wiser decision just to pull it in.
The lead is 9. Bridgeton looking to cut into it by a shot by Purnell. Battle for the rebound, and Merrill usually wins it once he starts tapping it around. Barriento can't get it to go, but he's going to get 2 free throws. There's Foster just setting himself for a good shot, and he finds the bottom of the basket. So Barriento back at the line once more. That one's short.
There's going to be a lot of talk at halftime, and I think I can figure out what 1 point might be.
Second shot is good, so 1 for 2 trip this time. 10-point advantage. Millville 39, Bridgeton 29. The lane opens. Ball was partially blocked by Todd, and now it's out of bounds off Bridgeton. So Terrence Todd's come off the bench and made a presence.
Yeah, he has really made an impact on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Approaching the final minute of the first half. Smith hands off to Barriento. He thinks about that 3. Drives, dishing underneath to Merrill. Merrill will have to pull it back out. Back to Barriento. Look at the conversions of the defense by Bridgeton. They are going right to the ball. So yeah, they may be 1-6, but Carlos LeBron has them playing some solid basketball.
Yeah, they're never out of a game as it seems. There's a lot of energy no matter what the score is or no matter what's going on. You see them all converge on Barriento.
They're all over the ball right there, and they didn't get a chance to shoot. Barriento now suffering from missing foul shots. Makes the second one as he did last time, 1 for 2. An 11-point lead, 40-29 Millville.
Barriento got a hand on it, but ends up going off of Sharp. Safe to say, Bridgeton's not very pleased right now. I don't know if they were a fan of that one.
Merrill has Foster, Barriento, and now we get a whistle, and I believe it's going to be on number 4, Sharp.
How shocking that Barriento still decides to take the 3 afterwards and, of course, makes it. Now it's about making these free throw shots.
Makes the first one. And he is 2 for 2 this time.
Is that one of the first times we've seen Millville make back-to-back free throws?
I believe it might be one of the only ones, yeah. No, I shouldn't say that. Foster
One of
did.
the only ones,
yep,
yeah.
Foster had a 2 for 2. One shot and done, and Merrill takes the rebound. 25 seconds left. Foster with his patented move. This time it does not drop for him. Bridgeton trying to get it up court quickly. Looking to drive, has you partially blocked from behind. Another shot no good, and Foster gets the loose ball and is fouled. So he will get some free throws.
Yeah, that was some really nice defense there by number 3, Dante Smith. He was in the backcourt as well as another Millville players. Take a look at kind of the action here. We'll see, yeah, he saw his man wide open, but he said Millville got 2 players back there. Smith and Foster were all over it, made a couple of blocks on the play.
Foster, though, being very persistent on the rebound and makes the first shot. Kalen Foster eyes the basket, puts it in. And all of a sudden, Millville has forged a 15-point lead. And now a steal. Shot is up. No good. But what a comeback by the Thunderbolts. After just a 10-point first quarter, they scored 34 in the second period. And therefore, at the break, Millville leads Bridgeton 44-29. We'll total up the numbers and be back in just a bit. However, the performance of the cheerleaders is now happening, so let's take a look at that for a moment.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats. everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
COVID, lawlessness, rising food and gas prices, riots, inflation. We need God's anointing. Join us for our annual anointing and prayer service. We pray and anoint each family member for protection, provision, and prosperity. Join us for this special time of prayer and anointing for your entire family. It happens January 8th at 11 a.m. at New Life Church.
In Cumberland County, let's recycle right. We recycle cardboard, paper, aluminum, tin, and plastics number 1 and 2. Look for the 3-arrow triangle, usually on the bottom of the plastic container. The number in the center determines the plastic number. Remember to recycle only number 1 and 2 plastics. Plastic bags, plastic film, hoses, and wires are not recyclable. They can damage sorting equipment and create hazardous working conditions. Don't trash our future. Do the right thing. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Welcome to The Authority at the Solid Waste Complex, where we can solve all of your waste disposal needs. Here at the Solid Waste Complex, we service the residents of Cumberland County in disposing of their solid waste in a safe, convenient, and inexpensive way. We accept bulk, garbage, recycling, tires, and metals. If it won't fit in your curbside can or won't be picked up by your local municipality on trash day, we're here to help. The process of disposing is easy. When you first arrive at the Solid Waste Complex, you will pull in through the main entrance and follow the paved road to our scale house. Pull onto the scale through the left lane closest to the scale house window. Once your vehicle and waste are weighed, our friendly staff will guide you toward the convenience center. The convenience center is where you will dispose of your waste. Simply follow the paved road and take the ramp up into the area. From there, our staff will direct you to park and dispose in a designated area, depending on what kind of waste you have. Once finished, head back down the ramp towards the scale house for your vehicle to be weighed again. Pay your weight difference at just 4 cents per pound. We accept credit, debit, or cash. However, credit or debit is preferred. As you exit the solid waste complex, you can be happy knowing you disposed of your unwanted items in a safe, convenient, and inexpensive way. Questions? Visit our website at ccia-net.com. Our hours of operation are 7:30 to 3:30, Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
And now, back to the game.
The Thunderdome coming alive for another great game tonight as Bridgeton is coming in and giving Millville some fits early on in this game, but judging by the score at halftime, somehow Millville has overcome all the turnovers and missed free throws and found a way to lead 44-29.
Yeah, they've kind of found a way to beat Bridgeton at their own game, especially in the latter half of that second quarter. And I think someone who had a lot to do with that was Jaden Merrill. He was very active with rebounds, as he usually is, kind of very active in the paint. And is a guy that draws a lot of attention, which opens up the floor for a lot of other guys. As we kind of, as you see the guys, Barriento, Foster, they're the guys you see who then are able to take their space and get those big shots because Merrill opens up a lot of space. But I think if you're going to pick a player that really turned it around for Millville, it was Jaden Merrill.
Jaden Merrill, of course, with that pickpocket and play towards the end of the second quarter that led to a basket. But really, it was Barriento and Foster, 10 points apiece in that second quarter, and Millville scoring 34 in the second quarter has certainly turned it up to lead by 15 early. Ball is lost, out of bounds off of Bridgeton. Want to make mention of the scoring right here. There's your halftime scoreboard. For Bridgeton, they are led by Xavion Sharp, those 2 3-point bombs that he dropped. Jabil Purnell has been very active in going to the basket. He's got 9, 4 for Anderson and 2 for Zamir Chance. Meanwhile, that is Raquan Ford making his first basket. 46-29 Millville. Back at the other side, no good. Merrill will get the rebound this time. Quickly up court. Going through and missing, but there's Merrill to clean up. He draws the foul. Raquan Ford making his first drive to the basket, and he makes it count with his first basket.
And took a big size disadvantage there going up, but was able to keep the arm reached out just enough to give him room.
Merrill missing the first free throw.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's been tough for Merrill this entire game is free throws. And a lot of them are banking right off the back of the rim.
Gets the second one to go. So Millville with the first 3 points of the quarter, and they're now up by 18. Anderson with the dribble. Passes it to up top of the key, and that is number 4, Sharp. They swing it around the top of the key for the moment. Anderson comes out to get the ball. He drops back for a three-point shot off the back rim. Rebound loose for a moment, saved by Sharp. Sharp with that three-point shot. That one skims off the front of the rim. Anderson saves the ball. This time he'll drive it, and Merrill says not this time again. Second block for Jaden Merrill. Meanwhile, Foster goes to the hole and makes a deposit. And that's going to lead to a timeout. Bridgeton's going to take it. Here's Foster doing what he does so well.
All the time in the world to drive in the lane there. Bridgeton just kind of lost sense of what was going on. Foster said, "Thank you very much."
Yeah, Millville has deposited the first 5 points of the quarter. So it's 49-29. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, and Millville there again using that higher energy, forcing the Bulldogs to take a really early timeout. We're just a minute and a half in to this third quarter, and Bridgeton already needing to talk things over.
I want to thank all the people watching throughout the various outlets that we have. Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live, Channel 22, and our good friends at BFA on YouTube. You can watch there as well. Millville taking command now by 20 points on a 5-point start to this third quarter. Anderson airs it out. It's reeled in by Sharp. Pass is partially blocked. Sharp does not give up on it and therefore is rewarded with the basket. 49-31, ball is loose. This time Anderson with the steal. And I think he got away with a walk, but it's going to become a basket. Purnell put that one in.
That would have been a really nice basket by Foster. Had a nice couple steps.
Oh, what a play. Foster just came out of nowhere from behind Anderson, took the ball, and now sets up this offensive play right there. That was all Keelan Foster.
Yeah, and Foster made up for his miss at one end. As you see here, he's a little frustrated, but just...
Yeah, watch what he does.
Yeah, the speed there and... That was number 5.
Yeah, Anderson.
Anderson had no idea Foster was right there.
Shot is up and good. 3-point play. There's the shot that led to the basket and the free throw. So Smith finishing the 3-point play. Driving to the basket. That time was Gonzalez for Bridgeton. Well, if you like your basketball at a high pace, that's going to be a charge. If you like your basketball at high pace, that's what we've had for you all night. Good spin move by Gonzalez there, right to the hole.
And Dante Smith on the other end, a really nice effort. Tried to go over the top of Gonzalez. Gonzalez doing a nice job of holding his ground, because when you see someone coming over the top of you like that, can't say you really want to stand still, but a nice job by Gonzalez to draw the charge.
Nice move and basket, this time by Purnell. 52-37. Merrill with the dribble, looking somewhere to go with it, but it's cut off, so he'll just send it back out to the suburbs, where Millville will try to come back into the inner city, and no. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Good job by Sharp to get the ball to Purnell, and the basket dropped. Steal by Bridgeton. Sharp passing it. No good. Battle for the rebound is won by Purnell. A whistle and a foul.
Yeah, and back behind the play, Foster, I'm not sure what happened, if there was contact, but he was on the ground for just a little bit. And is kind of flexing out that knee. Something, as you see here, yep, tripped right over the feet there of, that was number 2. Purnell just got kind of caught up. He's flexing out that knee, so definitely something Millville wants to keep an eye on. And it's that left knee for Foster, but he's waving off the trainer, so I think he's just going to work on it himself.
Second shot is up. That one's off the back rim. Skying high is Smith. Dante looking to go coast to coast, but he'll pull it out. Now he'll try it again. And he does not get the kind bounce off the rim. Rivera saves it. That's Kevin Rivera. Now it's tapped away, and Anderson will go coast to coast. Zyquan Anderson not getting too much of an opportunity to do things like that tonight. Oh, what an underneath move by Foster. I think Mike Latorre is going to time. Here's Smith, just persistence. Didn't drop the first time. He got tapped back out. Rivera collects it, and then it's stolen away by Anderson. And he's got nothing but the lane to shoot at. Took it right to the hole nicely.
And you see the play here is that we're going to let it roll here. Outlet pass by Smith, and it's just that really nice move under the basket by Foster. Safe to say that knee's feeling a little bit better now.
He's okay. 54-39 as the timeout expires. Millville up by 15.
And we're doing a really good job to kind of keep this lead and not really let Bridgeton close that deficit too much. So they've been able to answer just about basket for basket with the Bulldogs.
The lead is 15. We have 4:21 left in the third quarter. Bridgeton will get the ball. Ball was tapped out by Millville. Zyquan Anderson looking to get the ball in play. Xavion Sharp with the dribble.
Almost a bit of a walk.
Goes out of bounds.
Lovell doing a good job of pressuring him on the outside.
Want to say hello to Carla Forty. She says, let's go Millville. So does Judy Brown. Ah, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Foster. Oh, my goodness. The man just has a touch that sometimes is just not to be denied.
And you're glad to see that from Foster as well, as the sight looked a little bit nerve-wracking for him just a couple minutes ago, but
Sharp might have double dribbled, yep.
that's exactly what you want to see from Kaylon Foster. Look at again, just a really nice back jump move over the defender. And not the first time we've seen that move from Foster, and especially not tonight.
Yeah, when he has that shot going, it's a pretty move. Quickly up court, Foster. Kalen looking to drive, dishing underneath for Merrill. And we get a jump ball situation. The arrow favors Millville, so they'll stay with it.
And really good by Foster to get in there. It was a little bit of a dangerous pass to Merrill in the middle, but Foster able to get in there for the jump ball and get it into his team's possession again.
Alley-ooping to Merrill. Jaden is guilty of a travel. So Bridgeton with possession. Anderson with the dribble. 3:15 left in the third quarter. 56-39 Thunderbolts. Anderson can't get the drop. Great rebound underneath, but he hits the bottom of the basket, and Millville will wind up with it as Dante Smith will clear. 3 minutes to go. Third quarter. Smith, a little too hard off the glass. Merrill tried to dunk. Dante Smith saves it, tries again, and he draws the foul. That's what you call persistence.
When this gym would have erupted if Merrill was able to put that back in.
Here's that sequence. There's Merrill trying to dunk it. But again, good hustle by Smith keeps it in Millville possession and leads to a foul. Third foul on Purnell. And again, that free throw shooting leaving a lot to be desired tonight for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, you're at a good point now where, at least at the moment, it's not hurting you, but you don't want to keep giving up those free opportunities. As we've seen from Bridgeton, they've been able to put runs together. So you want to try and put it out of reach as much as you can.
Shot is up. This one is good. So 1 for 2 on that trip. (57-39) Thunderbolts up by 18. Long range shot hits the top of the basket, backboard, I should say. And Millville will wind up with possession.
Yeah, a little too much air under that one.
Well, we'll stay with Millville as Bridgeton tapped it loose and out of bounds.
Yeah, Barriento's doing a nice job of just letting it go out of bounds. He knew the Bridgeton player touched it last, so no need to go after it.
Merrill looking underneath. Turnaround jumper. Foster. Sometimes it's just your time. 59-39.
Yeah, if the Bolts want to run through Foster, he is hot right now.
Ball is loose. Anderson lost it, but a foul on Merrill. As you see, Merrill doing a good job of finding Foster underneath. And despite the defensive presence there, he finds a way to jam it home. Sharp did everything he could to block the shot, but it was not going to happen. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound put up nicely off the glass. As some other players now in for Bridgeton, that's a mere chance with that putback. Now a steal.
And Foster tried to go with the fancy move, but...
Oh, look at this move. And hit the basket. That would have been sweet. And now look out. Barriento lays it up and in off the glass.
Boy, would that have been a nice move for Gonzalez.
It started out to be one. We're going to get a turnover on a travel.
You see Gonzalez coming down, a nice move around Barriento, and he actually tried to go for the pass and put a little too much effort on it, and that's an easy laydown for Barriento.
Yeah. So Rodrigo Gonzalez showing some moves for Bridgeton. Ford hands off, Barriento sends it back outside. Rivera back to Barriento, thought about the three. Ford takes the three, doesn't go, but there's Foster again. Kalen Foster, have yourself a game.
And that move there is going to get him sent to the line. Both teams already at 4 fouls late in this third quarter.
That's the third foul on Sharp. Foster looking to make some shots, and it won't go. Ryan Carney saying hello to you guys for watching, as well as Vincent Hanna. Oh, these are the predictions, aren't they? They're just comments. Okay.
As Foster puts it in second.
Yes. Birdman. Okay. Andre Rodriguez, thank you for watching. Vincent Hanna, we mentioned. Demaya Haddon, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast here tonight. So glad that you all are enjoying this game with us. BFA, and now Doug Dowdy steals, finds Barriento all the way behind the defense, and Barriento makes no mistake.
As you mentioned earlier in the game, every time that Doug Dowdy comes into a game, he seems to make an instant impact, and he did it right there with the steal. And almost another one.
Doug Dowdy's one of those players that adds a little bit extra juice whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, if not for the foul call, that would have been another steal for Dowdy.
See who's checking in for Millville. I think they're going to make a few different substitutions as this game goes on now.
Yeah, it's Nate Adams checking into the game for Barriento.
Zyquan Anderson with the dribble, pass left side. Looking to move into the middle, but that's stolen away. Raekwon Ford. Oh, that was athletic, but it didn't finish.
I lost his balance a little bit at the end, or...
Zyquan gets it to go. Zyquan Anderson with the Bridgeton basket. 64-43. Raekwon Ford gets around Sharp, and he is fouled. Hard foul, but no real intent meant there. Chance, I believe, will pick up his 4th personal on that. Meanwhile, Anderson just going up, getting it nicely off the glass for the Bulldogs. So Raekwon Ford will take some shots. First one is good. And so is the second one. (66-43) Thunderbolts. It'll be 3 if it falls, and it does. A 3-point basket at the buzzer by Nazir Montalvo. He gets on the board for Bridgeton, but Millville again in command here, 66-46. Here's that last shot. Montalvo puts it up and puts it through. Millville has put this one away a little bit, leading by 20 as we get set to start the 4th quarter, 66-46.
And what's been really important for Millville is not allowing Bridgeton to get on a run, similar to how they did in that first quarter, and not letting them get back in this game. That's been extremely important for Millville to be able to come out to this 20-point lead. Because they'll try to close this one out as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. And as you kind of mentioned at the end, we are starting to see a couple different players out on the court for Millville. A lot of Millville starters, depending on the circumstances, may take a lot of rest here. You mentioned we have Doug Dowdy, Raekwon Ford still in the game as well. Get a couple other numbers as we go on. Nate Adams in the game. Kevin Rivera in as well. Terrence Todd, I believe. That is everyone.
Yep, that's it. Meanwhile, Bridgeton, with their main people on the floor, trying to get back into this game. A 3-point shot, rims out. Purnell with the turnaround shot, but he's fouled on the way up.
This is where you just want to see some of your other guys, your bench guys, just get a couple looks here. Though we already have Merrill getting ready to check back into the game.
First shot is up and good. Nothing but net.
So it looks like, Latour, you're not quite ready to keep the backups in.
Well, I guess the Thunderbolt mascot enjoying the best seat in the house right there. Tried to make that a tougher chance for the free throws, but both shots go down. Now a steal, right up and making the basket is Martavian Brown, number 15, now in the game for.
Millville falling victim to their first quarter nemesis, and that's the turnovers. You take a look at the basket here.
Brown finishing for Bridgeton. Ford deposits.
Raekwon Ford decided, I'm just going to take that myself.
68-50. Ow, what a nice shot that was.
I don't think there could have been any more contact there defensively as he could get there, and he's still able to make it.
Is that number 5? That was Anderson. Stuff that he can do. Meanwhile, Millville's number 5 gives it to Dowdy. He throws that one into no man's land. It's a fast break for Purnell. Purnell does not get it to go, but a foul on the way up.
I think Merrill's hand also might have gone in the basket. Looks like that is just going to be the foul. No, they do call goaltending. It did look like Merrill got his hand in on the basket, so they're going to count the basket, and it's going to be a free throw here at the line.
Yep. The and one. Let's see what happens with Merrill here.
Yeah, you see Merrill just got his hand a little bit over the rim. As Thurs going to put his starters back on the court, it looks like. Things are getting a little dicey there for Millville, so not quite ready to give the starters some more rest just yet.
Chance to finish a three-point play here. Rattles in and out. Merrill collects the board. Alley-oop, I don't know where that ball was supposed to be going.
I don't think that was purposeful. It looked like when he took the dribble, the ball just kind of said, I'm going to go somewhere else.
Oh, they're going to say that went out of bounds cleanly, so Millville will wind up with the basketball. Alley-oop to Merrill. Jaden looking to move to the basket, off the glass and in. Just a basic power move.
Yeah, fighting through a lot of pressure there by Gonzalez, but Merrill certainly isn't afraid of contact either.
The lead is 16, 70-54. Nice look inside, turnaround jumper's good.
I knew we were going to get a good move from Gonzalez at some point. He showed it a little bit earlier, but a really nice spin move.
Rodrigo. Gonzalez with that nice turnaround jumper.
Hey, the big man can move.
Barriento pulls it out, looking for Smith, and it's too hard off the glass, but he's going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, Rodrigo Gonzalez with the move there. We have a whistle stopping play momentarily.
It looks like we're going to get a quick substitution here for Bridgeton.
Zamir Chance, who I believe has 4 fouls, is coming back in the game. Number 20 for Bridgeton.
Yeah, and that's Purnell actually stepping off. His head coach came to him right away and is just kind of hyping him up a little bit, letting him know probably that he's not done yet.
Smith.
Purnell's certainly not happy with himself on the bench. And you can't see it on camera, but his head coach doing a really good job of making sure he knows that he's doing his best. And that's really what you want to see in high school sports. You're just letting the players know, exactly kind of what's going on and how well they're doing.
Bridgeton with possession as Anderson looks to get the ball in play. Shot is up, off the rim, no good. Nice rebound. Brown with a great rebound, skied very high to get that and keep it in Bridgeton's possession. Oh, a splashdown three from the left side. Zyquan Anderson delivers the tray.
Millville trying to come back with one of their own. And I mean, what can you say? What can you say at this point about Foster? Had a wide open lane for the three, but decided to come in and with the fancy footwork.
Alley-oop shot is going to crawl in. Just about 5 minutes left as we take a look at a three-point shot by Anderson. He splashed it down very nicely. They're going to get a travel against Millville, so that's a turnover, and Bridgeton will have possession. 61, under 5 minutes left. Nice dish, but it's...
That's a good pass to Merrill.
I think the crowd lets you know that was not exactly a great play. Meanwhile, Gonzalez steals and puts it in. He came to play. The lead is now 11, 74-63. Smith off the glass too hard, but Merrill with a soft, almost dunk. He played it a little low key there. Sharp puts it right back in on the other end.
And Bridgeton really trying to turn up the tempo here.
I don't know why Millville would play hurry up here. They're up by 11. You want to kind of slow it down with half the quarter gone. Now they bank a bad pass. Gonzalez gets it up to Sharp. Sharp pulls up and doesn't get the roll off the rim. Foster finds Merrill. Could this be the moment? Oh, he tried to, but they're going to call a walk.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a tough pass. Might have been a little bit too far ahead of Merrill's. We'll take a look here.
But you know,
it was just out of his reach.
You know,
yeah,
you know he wanted it.
He wanted it bad, and he might have known there was a little extra step there, but he was going to go for it anyway.
Yeah. Gonzalez gives him a look as he gets back up, saying, "Big guy, not that time."
It looked like it was just outside of the reach of Merrill, where he kind of had to outstretch, and his momentum just took him forward. But that's a moment you usually see from Merrill, at least once a game, is the big slam dunk, but just unable to keep that foot set.
So Millville talks over strategy. There's still time here for Bridgeton to make a run, so this one is not quite over yet.
Yeah, and as you said, there's really no reason for Millville to be playing the high tempo. They're in the lead right now, and by playing that high tempo, as we saw in the first quarter, they were really prone to turnovers when they tried to play that same game and trade those baskets back and forth. If you're Millville, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Make Bridgeton play the game you want them to play, not the game they know how to play.
3:50 on the clock. Bridgeton has possession, so they can score here and get that lead under 10 points. Gonzalez gets out of some traffic, and Bridgeton will bring the ball into the front court. Sharp, who's nailed a few three-pointers in this game, goes back to Anderson. Anderson will try a three, but that's what they call an air ball.
And he had Raekwon Ford diving into no man's land. But Millville lives to tell the tale.
So Millville will have possession. Double team on Ford, but he manages to get out of it.
Nice spin move there by Foster to keep the ball.
Dante Smith.
You see exactly. You just want to slow it down a little.
Yep. Oh, good poke by Sharp. It's going to go out of bounds as a result, but Sharp almost got the steal there.
You see here, Ford just, at that point, you just got to hope and pray.
Foster with the dribble. We hit the 3:10 mark, left in the game. Barriento
trying to direct traffic a little bit.
Goes back out to Foster for an open three, but it's going to be short and off the rim. Merrill saves the day, but it's stolen away. Anderson looking to make it one of those dynamic moves, and he does. Coast to coast. California to New Jersey. Wow. He made the play at the defensive end and took it the distance. And suddenly the lead is just 9 now. That shot missed. Ball is stripped. And Millville still has it. And now a bump. A foul called on the Bridgeton, but there's the tail end of what Anderson just did. Off the glass, reverse side, and basket.
And And Barrientos there, not really sure what happened. He had plenty of time and was pretty open to make that shot. But Millville is in the bonus, so that will send them to the line and maybe just give him a chance to breathe.
Got to make the first one, and he does not. Bulldogs can make a run here. 2:20 left. Some time to do some damage. We'll see how they handle it. Sharp. Anderson. Oh, what a steal by Ford, and he's fouled by Anderson.
Really great effort there by Ford. Put his body on the line for that one.
Yeah, Sharp tried to get it to Anderson. Ford might have pushed off a little there, but did not get the call against him.
What they don't see, they don't call.
That's right. So as it stands, we have a 1-and-1 opportunity for Raekwon Ford.
Again, free throws are huge at this point.
Oh, it rattles around and in.
That could not have hit anything else on the basket aside from the rim at that point.
So the lead is now back in double digits.
Now you want to get the second one as well. She does with ease.
2 points from the line for Raekwon Ford, 78-67.
Nova putting heavy pressure there on Gonzalez.
Ford almost got another steal.
Ford with some nice footwork here to stay on it.
Montalvo gives it up, and there's Ford again. Just marvel at the play. He stole it and laid it up.
Excellent defense there by Ford the entire time, able to have that quick footwork and stay with the defender.
That's a three from way downtown.
Christian's not going home early.
Sharp has hit a few of those. He's looked pretty good from the three-point area.
And with a minute and a half here, Millville, slow it down.
Merrill. Back
That's
out.
exactly what they're trying to tell Barrientos, is just get it to the outside.
Smith, Barriento.
Thought about the three.
They just want to kill some clock here.
Exactly. This is what you got to do if you're Millville. Make them come after you. Make them foul you. You're in the bonus, so you're going to go to the line no matter what. See some really strong defense by Ford. Look at that footwork.
Montalvo with some good behind the back effort there. The man who's going to wind up scoring with the ball there. This is the Ford play. I'm sorry.
It was really strong defense by Ford to stay with him and follow the ball to the next guy.
Dante Smith looking to make a 1-and-1. Makes the first one, so he'll get the bonus.
And Millville again trying to keep that double-digit lead. Bridgeton's done their best to try and climb back into this one.
Well, they got the lead down into single digits, but Millville has kept them at bay since then. Second shot bounces out. Rebounded by Martavian Brown. A little too strong off the glass. Good putback on the rebound by Luis Rivera.
Again, if you're Millville, just hang on to the ball, make them come to you.
Oh, look out, that was nearly out of bounds. I don't know how Foster stayed inbounds. Pass to Foster's good. Raekwon Ford with a great assist and an easy layup for Kaline Foster.
Christian's got to be quick here.
And they do make it quick as answering back.
Christian's not going to foul. I mean, it will send Millville to the line, but interesting decision. As Millville should just be able to walk this one out, and they will.
Yep. Brixton conceding as they walk to the side in the final 2 seconds. And Millville's going to win this one after a tough start. They win it by 9. It was not that easy. Trust me, they got a good third quarter push, and that's what made it possible for a good finish. So the Millville Thunderbolts defeat the Bridgeton Bulldogs 83-74, and that might be perhaps one of the best 1-7 teams we're going to see.
Yeah, Bridgeton did not, give in at all during this game. Even when Millville went on that run in that late second quarter, that could have been a dagger into Bridgeton, with the way Millville was able to pull off. But they came into that third quarter, and especially that fourth quarter, and really made this a fight, really made Millville battle to the last second for it.
And again, the fact that Millville, here's the play by Foster. He was very close to that. It wasn't as close as I thought to going out of bounds. But that was a great feed right there. And Foster finished nicely. So our final score tonight, Millville defeats Bridgeton 83-74. You see the clock there, 28 seconds. A good pass to Gonzalez. And he makes the basket. So some good highlights by both squads. We're going to take a quick timeout, have our star of the game, and finish up the broadcast here on all our various outlets. We'll be back in just a moment.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
COVID, lawlessness, rising food and gas prices, riots, inflation. We need God's anointing. Join us for our annual anointing and prayer service. We pray and anoint each family member for protection, provision, and prosperity. Join us for this special time of prayer and anointing for your entire family. It happens January 8th at 11 a.m. at New Life Church.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Twin Broadcasting.
Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Welcome back to Millville High School. The Thunderdome definitely had some fireworks, some thunder and lightning striking. Both teams really played hard for 32 minutes, and Millville comes out with an 83-74 victory. Our star of the game is Kalen Foster. And Kalen, you got everything you could possibly want out of a team that's only won one game this year.
Yeah. We definitely should have won by a better score than that, though. Not satisfied.
The free throws. I know you guys work on them all the time, but they weren't dropping tonight. So how do you persist through that?
Just get to practice, and that's what we need to work on, get better at it next week.
Now, of course, you kind of had that, I think it was the third quarter. Let me go back and look at some notes here. I keep going back to the previous game. But I think it was the third quarter that you put up no, it was the second quarter. I'm sorry. 34-point second quarter.
Yep.
You just turned up the heat. Now, Bridgeton came out playing man-to-man. They got a lot of turnovers created against you. But then you guys came along. It was you and Barriento in particular who really lit up that second quarter. What was the gist of what happened there?
We got the shakes out. It was one bad quarter. We got right back to it.
Mm-hmm. What was the coach saying at halftime about this game?
He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy with the free throws and the turnovers.
Mm-hmm. But he mentioned that Bridgeton's a very scrappy team, and they've got a very young team, but they've got some players that can play. Anderson, Purnell, and Sharp are three very good players. Sharp showed some sharp shooting from the outside. He hit a couple of those threes that were from way downtown.
Yeah, he hit a couple. He was I was surprised with him.
Now, at the end of the game, when you got the double-digit lead, Bridgeton still came back and made it a 9-point game. Does coach ever tell you, look, guys, we have the lead. There's only a couple minutes left. Let's not rush the offense. Did he say anything like that, or how does he handle that situation?
He tells us that every time, and we still start to get a little wild, and he calls a timeout, settle us down.
Mm-hmm. Now, that one pass that you scored the basket on at the end there, that kind of sealed it for you guys. So, again, a tough game for you, but somehow you prevailed. Different players coming up at different times, as they always do.
Right.
So, what do you think of the next couple games? Anything you're going to improve the turnovers and foul shots?
I can't hear you. Hold on.
The boys' basketball game is over. We thank the facility. Thank you once again for
So the PA man wants a little airtime is all that is. I guess he had to stress it about 5 times. But this is the kind of game that you're going to put on the side. You put it in the win column and you just move on then.
Yeah, we're not going to look back too much at this game. We'll be back at it Saturday.
And do you get a sense for when your shot's going to drop? As you were hitting the shots, you were taking more and they were going in.
Yeah, I started to get a little feel. Every time I release it, I get that soft feeling. I know it's.
Congratulations on the big effort.
Thank you.
You guys came away with a 9-point victory. Good luck next game out.
Thank you.
Kaylin Foster, our star of the game. We're going to have one final break here and be right back with the final numbers as we continue our coverage and end the night on a victory note from Millville, 83-74.
In Cumberland County, let's recycle right. We recycle cardboard, paper, aluminum, tin, and plastics number 1 and 2. Look for the 3-arrow triangle usually on the bottom of the plastic container. The number in the center determines the plastic number. Remember to recycle only number 1 and 2 plastics. Plastic bags, plastic film, hoses, and wires are not recyclable. They can damage sorting equipment and create hazardous working conditions. Don't trash our future. Do the right thing. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
COVID, lawlessness, rising food and gas prices, riots, inflation. We need God's anointing. Join us for our annual anointing and prayer service. We pray and anoint each family member for protection, provision, and prosperity. Join us for this special time of prayer and anointing for your entire family. It happens January 8th at 11 a.m. at New Life Church.
In Cumberland County, let's recycle right. We recycle cardboard, paper, aluminum, tin, and plastics number 1 and 2. Look for the 3-arrow triangle usually on the bottom of the plastic container. The number in the center determines the plastic number. Remember to recycle only number 1 and 2 plastics. Plastic bags, plastic film, hoses, and wires are not recyclable. They can damage sorting equipment and create hazardous working conditions. Don't trash our future. Do the right thing. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting.
Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Well, sometimes you have to overcome your own mistakes to win basketball games, and Millville certainly did that. The first half, a lot of turnovers and missed free throws that led to Bridgeton staying very much in the game. In fact, they led 16-10 after the first quarter, but Millville definitely put things together in the second quarter, 34-13 advantage in that second quarter.
Yeah, it was definitely a much better second quarter from Millville, and I think Foster kind of said that as well. They had that one bad quarter, but they didn't let that get them down. And they were able to really come out in that second quarter and beyond. And Bridgeton was able to make it a game, especially late in that fourth quarter, but Millville never really giving up enough for Bridgeton to almost feel comfortable enough to get back in the game.
Yeah, and credit Dante Smith for triggering that second quarter run. His basket and the three-point play kind of triggered it right from the get-go. Barriento came along and scored 12 points in that quarter, as did 10 points for Foster in that quarter. So they put it together in that second quarter, and they kind of maintained the course the rest of the way. They scored 22 in the third, outscoring Bridgeton 22-17 in that third quarter, and route to their big victory. As we take a look at the scoring leaders here for both squads, again, Millville almost had 5 players in double figures. You'll see it right there. Led by Kalon Foster. I keep doing that. Kalen Foster, he led the way with 26, and you see Barriento, we mentioned now, he really picked it up in the second quarter, finishing with 17. Dante Smith, 14, and Jaden Merrill, 13. So Ford, all of Ford's points, by the way, coming in the second half, so he was 1 point away from completing a starting lineup of all double figures. You rarely see that in high school.
Yeah, and especially being able to, stick with it and find a way to get those important points. And Raekwon Ford is always a guy who you can see kind of giving it his all out there, whether it's on the offensive end. We've seen him make a couple of really nice assists. I think one of the last games we did, he had a couple of really nice plays there. But you always see him active on the defensive end,
That's
always
where he makes
getting his hands in. He has really good footwork to be able to stay with the play. And we saw that towards the end there, being able to stay with the play and get one of those all-important baskets. But Millville getting the guys they needed to step up, and I mean, we could talk all night about the effort that Foster put out tonight, the 26 points he showed out. Barriento as well had a couple of really key baskets from Millville. Merrill. Again, we could go through all the starters as well as it was a tough first quarter, but again, Millville not letting that first quarter get the best of them, finding a way. But Bridgeton, as we said, really strong. 1-7 sounds bad no matter how you put it.
Right.
But when you see these games, something that these players can hang their hats on is they're not giving up. They're not coming into these games and just kind of deflating when something goes wrong. They're finding ways to bring that high energy in, and that really gave Millville fits a lot of the night.
Xavier Sharp led the way for the Bulldogs, 21 points, 17 by Jameel Purnell. He did a lot of great drives to the basket that led to points, and Zyquan Anderson finished with 15. So the Bulldogs with 3 players in double figures, and Rodrigo Gonzalez showed a few things as well, some good moves. He finished with 8 points. But in the end, Millville conquers the Bridgeton Bulldogs, so they back-to-back victories in Cumberland County tussles. They win this one It wasn't as easy as it may have seemed. 83-74 is the final score. Millville defeats Bridgeton. Want to thank our folks that work behind the scenes here, as they do such a great job always. Our director, of course, is Ryan Narowski. Ozzie Mori, Carla Urena, and Becca Panchasine doing the camera work, and you see why we have such great replays, because those camera people get us those pictures for you, and we provide the commentary. So a package that we hope you enjoyed tonight. Millville coming away with a victory, 83-74. I'd like to thank you for watching on Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Channel 22, and, of course, on BFA. Glad to be on their YouTube as well. Have yourselves a great night, and stay tuned for more basketball action. It's still early in the season. Got plenty of games coming for you right here. So stick around and watch, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's game. Good night, everybody.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.